This is blasphemy. I've been seeing way too many comments from people saying that Yama is weak. He's not strong. He's overhyped. What happened? He's supposed to be so cool and awesome, but in fact he's getting slapped around by Yasracha for a second time. Yama is not weak. It seems like most of my videos lately have been talking about people hating on Tower of... I promise that's not what my channel is all about. It just happened to be what I wanted to talk about. Yama is in the top 200 of high rankers. You know, they said that sometime before, or at least he's somewhere around there, top 200, 250, it was something like that. And here's the thing, that's extremely high, and no one's denying that. No one's denying that. We all know he's really strong. He's a slayer, for goodness sake. You know, he's an absolute beast. He's like the leader of his race, whatever. But as soon as he starts struggling against somebody, suddenly, oh no, Yama's too weak. May I remind you that this tower has a lot of strong people in it. Yasracha is extremely strong. Now, we have to also remember this isn't the first time Yama's struggled against an opponent. Yama struggled a lot against Kel Halam. Okay, remember Kel Halam, the elder from Fug? Yama had a hard time dealing with him, okay? It's not just Yasracha, what the heck, why is he so strong? No, Yama sometimes isn't gonna dominate his opponent all the time. I don't know what's so hard to understand about that. Yama is not invincible, okay? Yama may be insanely strong, but he's not perfect, okay? He's not a god. He's a slayer, but he's not a god. I think the reason people are saying he's weak, people are misunderstanding what's going on. It really is all about Yasracha, because not only is Yasracha, let's talk about this. Not only is Yasracha a squadron commander, which in and of itself is crazy, he's also literally the person who gave Yama all of his powers. What is so hard to understand about this? Okay, squadron commanders. Who's the other squadron commander that we know of aside from Liboric? Freaking Calavan. Liboric is ranked the same as Calavan, maybe not in terms of power, but in terms of ranking, yes, like they are equal in status. So of course Calavan's not a squadron commander anymore, but you know what I'm saying. Squadron commanders are nuts. It goes like Jihad, Adori, and then the squadron commanders. Imagine if Yasracha was any weaker. And not only that, but time and time again, we're seeing that Yasracha is literally the perfect counter to Yama. Like, he's the perfect kryptonite to him. Not only is he the one who gave him all of his powers, he can literally mind control him. Now, of course, as far as the current chapter, he hasn't mind controlled him again. However, it doesn't even matter. He's the one who gifted everything to him. He knew him as a child. You know, he let him go. He planted the fang in him that makes him like afraid of the whatever. You know what I'm saying, right? Like that's huge, okay? We cannot ignore that fact. We see Yasracha as, oh, the cat guy. Why is he stronger than Yama? Dude, that is the wrong way to look at this. Yasracha knew Yama's father. There's something going on there that we haven't heard about. I'm sure we're gonna get some kind of background on that. There is stuff going on here. This isn't just random cat guy number 2 who's showing up and giving Yama a hard time. This is freaking Yasracha. Yasracha, one of the top guys in the Lopobia family. Probably second to the head of the family, right? I don't know about that for a fact, but probably. You know, he's a big deal. He is a big deal. If Yama didn't struggle against him, what would be the point of his character? Yama is not weak. Yama is extremely strong. Out of the group of people who are here, I would say only like Calavan and Evankel are stronger. He is definitely top tier, right? Like if it's a tier list, he's not SS in terms of high rankers, but he's like high A tier or low S tier at the absolute least, you know what I mean? He's an insanely strong beast when it comes to all the rankers of the tower. But he's not invincible, he's not perfect, cut him some slack. All right, rant over, that's really what I wanted to say. For the rest of this video, I mean, I guess I'll talk about what I absolutely love about what's going on between Yama and Yasracha. The fear that Yasracha is like placing into Yama is so well done because Yama has always been talked about as the guy who scares everyone. He's the one who utilizes fear to be invincible. You cannot hurt Yama if you are afraid of him. We see that with Doom and Paul, you know, and the fact that he's the one being backed into a corner and he's the one who's shivering with fear. I don't know if he's literally shivering, but like, that's really well done. That's such good story writing. I, for some reason, never saw that coming, but it's just so well done. Yasracha is mind controlling Yama, even if he's not literally, right? He's not literally going boo 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 and controlling him. He's getting into his head. He's telling him that he's weak. Or that he's not strong enough, at least. He's telling him that he's just a dirty mutt, canine, whatever. He's telling him, I'm the one who gave you everything, you know? And he's talking about his father a lot. He's getting into his head, telling him he's afraid, and talking about animal territory and dominance. And I just love it. It's such good writing. And it makes me realize, someone said this in the chat, it was just really, really on point. Like, or actually it was a comment on Webtoon. Someone said, but a beast is strongest and they fight the most fierce when they're backed into a corner. That's when they really retaliate the most, right? And that's what we're gonna see from Yama. He's someone who doesn't just give up, obviously. We've already seen that in the recent chapter. He's someone who's not just gonna back down. He's gonna fight back, but he's gonna have to find a way to overcome that fear, and I think that's so true. He's gonna fight back through fear, almost, right? And that's why it's gonna be so powerful, even. I don't know if that's a good way to put it, but you know, it always goes back to that quote about like, you can't be brave if you're not afraid. Like, that's what's going on here. I feel like the fear, that doesn't really make sense, but the fear that's coming from, this is my point, the fear that's coming from Yama might just be his ultimate strength, but we'll see. Anyway, I just love this dynamic, bro, and I want to see more about Yama's father. I actually made a lore video about Yama's parent, or his father, and his brothers. You can check that out by clicking the card, and I just want to see more about it. I would love to see if maybe Yasracha and Yama's father, like, was there more to Yasracha killing him? What was going on there? Yasracha saw them as kids, and, like, someone also brought up a really good point in one of the comments, that maybe Yasracha is actually trying to protect Yama and his brothers. Like, he doesn't want them to be involved with everything that's going on. Maybe he made a promise to their father to protect them. You know, maybe that was like some kind of deal they struck, or something happened there. And I think maybe Yasracha is actually, I don't know about it though, because he does call them like dirty mutts and is constantly insulting him. But like, I do think it would be really cool if there was something going on there. But ultimately, we'll have to just wait and see. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more TOG content, then definitely subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button because that supports me as well. Yeah, I mean, we make a lot of Tower of God videos here and reaction videos and stuff. Also, by the time you see this, I just reacted to God of High School, so definitely if you want to check out that reaction, that's also on the channel, the newest God of High School stream. And also we have a Patreon, so patrons, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for your support. And yeah, I mean, the more patrons I have, the more often I can upload, you know, meeting the goals and everything. We also upload a lot of early access content, like this video now is up on early access on Patreon. So if you want to support me and also watch extra videos early, then definitely become a patron. The link is down below. All right, and with that, I'll see you guys in my next Tower of God discussion video. Take care.